Okay, guys, there is the ultimative, the ultimative, the ultimative trigger message here. You know this. Yeah, all three cheat. You know, they are all fucking hackers. And how they do it, I explained this to you so that you know. Because he says here, I streaming on Twitch. I try to keep it short for non-technical people. If you okay, okay, I try to explain it a little bit. You should understand it. A game runs on frames, okay? Everything is a frame on the screen. Also in normal Windows, everything is a frame. And also in videos, it is a frame. And on Twitch, it's also a frame. Furthermore, they are streams, meaning as an abstract programming concept, there is a continuous stream of frames, frame one picture after another, and these pictures can have a target. This can be a file, or this can be a Twitch a web service like Twitch or something else. Most cases, well, these are the two things. You can have a file. Basically, a stream is nothing but a file in memory of continuous data. Okay, so here do you have your web service or your file, and these frames here, they are rendered one after another, and you can detour this process and take this picture. It's like a texture, like a picture you have on your hard drive. Each of these is in memory a picture, and with this picture you can do what you want. You can save it to an extra memory space, or you can detour it to somewhere else, you know. And this is done here. These cheaters do that to make you believe this is all skill what they're doing. They make it that they have the clean. They take the clean. They render this to a so-called render texture. The clean frame. They don't. This is the screen buffer here. And this is a render texture target. They render the clean frame without the overlay cheat. They render to a render texture. Then they feed it to that stream, the clean one, and then after that they overdraw their ESP stuff and shit, and then they put it to the screen buffer again, so they can see it. Okay, and this here, sorry, my fault. This is not the. This must be going like so. From the after the screen buffer, there comes the Twitch. Sorry, I'm so upset about these messages here. You know, he's also a hacker. You know, he's also cheating like a dog. And you won't believe how many people have moderate scores. You don't. A casual gamer will never think that these people are cheating. They have the average when you go to YouTube and look the videos of cheating players. You see that their average score avances to maybe 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 max. That's a mathematical fact. You just have to. You can everyone can calculate this. Okay, so you should think about this. Yeah, if you want to know more about this, just trigger me more. Yeah, I make you a program example if you want. Yeah, because this as is here, you know. Yeah, here is someone really asking about the problem. Yeah, it's really also really a problem in this game. This game is full of cheating so-called veterans, you know. They do nothing but troll people, yeah, and claim that their cheat is real, yeah, and they are so good. They have scores like people in Battlefield 1, which is a 10 times faster game. How are you doing this, you know? Yeah? This is a slow game, heroes and generals, and they do scores like they do in Battlefield 1 in the same time. Good night, really good night. My God. Look, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The cheat problem in heroes and generals is unbelievable, extreme, and even the developer. I can understand the developer because he's basically saying, hey, we do what we can, that's okay, you know. I mean, yes, clearly whatever, okay, what can you do, but also in their rows are people that say there are only few and this and that, and try to talk it down extremely, and that's what I don't find good, you know. This is strange stuff. I mean, what can you say else? Nothing else, you know. It's just like it is, and be aware of one thing: if something exists, people use it and do it. If something is possible, it's done. These people are sick. They are brain sick, you know. They need something to compensate their problem. They need to win in whatever way they can. I don't care if I win, I die, I lose, whatever, but the gameplay is what suffers. The gameplay suffers extremely. You can see this when Heroes and Generals is updated. It's when it is updated to a bigger or to a new version, then the cheat numbers are going extremely down for a short while. This is like, so you could draw a curve, you know. It's always the same, you know. When at normal times my progress is like this, you know. Again, I don't really care about my progress. It's not that I say there are so much cheaters because I'm playing bad. No, it's just a mathematical thing, you know, that my normal is like so, you know. And then all of a sudden, when a big update comes, when the cheats must be updated, when there is no the complete memory is different and addresses are different, then all of a sudden my progress goes up like this, you know. Really like this, and then it stays a little bit there, and then all of a sudden, bong, goes down again. And yeah, the reason, as said, we know it all, everyone knows it who has a brain, and those that deny are very, very likely one of them. There are people in this game, they use cheat since years. They have private cheat, and you can see when they play, they join the map no matter what is the actual situation on the map. They join the map, their side wins. It doesn't matter even if they have only one cap zone left. And sorry, but there is no one as good as this in reality without any cheat thing. And also, one more thing, in internet, the FPS differs so big, the rigs differ, computer frames per second differ, and so on and so on. You talk about skill, you losers, really. You talk about skill, where there is no way to measure it on internet in a proper way. Someone has a ping 30 milliseconds more ping, and you call him, oh, I'm better than you, while you have a ping of 10 or 16 or whatever rig, again, I don't care. I mean, when I'm dying, I'm dying. When I'm in game, when I win. It's just sad. It's really Pepe sad face. That you the whole game fucking up the whole game. By a handful of people, and it compared to the whole community, of course. And it's when you apply this game since years, like I do. You have a good feeling, first of all, when there is cheat and how much it is. And there was what I must be to be fair. There was worse times, There was really worse times in much more bad times in Heroes and Generals, when there was no anti-cheat at all, or they didn't care. They said one time to that Yggdrasil guy, they said, there was one cheater and we banned him, and now the game is clean. I mean, this was the ridiculous thing, the most ridiculous thing I ever heard from a game development company. But now it's much better than it was back there, when there was 50% cheat, and it was even more trolling about this. But at the moment, it's like so that at the peak, and which is mostly on weekends, because on weekends people know their reto is not working. They don't search for new hack signatures. Then it's often between 30 and 40%. That on average it's 30%, I say, that the whole community is using 30% cheat most of the time, except after updates, as I said. And I'm sure Reto has a curve like this, from people. It's hard to say, because when you have many compromised clients, then you sit there, you have all the data, but you cannot. What do you do with this data? I think Reto isn't good there also. I think they don't use their data proper, but that's my personal opinion. Because when you say that you record every game and then you review every report, this is also ridiculous, because you simply don't have the manpower to review every report. That's simply that's sorry, but not everyone is stupid in this world. Okay, there are many that are naive. They believe you everything. They believe you the sun is green if you tell them. But there are also smart people that can calculate 1 + 1, and that's how it is. And the money is made with the stupid, my father always said, and he is right. Of course. Okay, so now you can ban me. I think you found, or you know already who I am. Whatever. If you ban me, you ban me. If not. I'm playing Battlefield 1 at the moment anyway, and I pre-ordered a PlayStation 4 Pro, because I seen at a friend's PlayStation 4 how extreme extreme more secure and cheater free PlayStation 4 gaming is. And the and you see also there are so many cheater trolls. They tell you, yeah, auto aim on PlayStation 4 and things like, yeah, they are peasants, or there are only bad players on PlayStation 4. This is all troll and flame dry and whatever. It just fuck yourself. Maybe you get a girlfriend and a blowjob regularly, so you don't have to do that shit all the time. Yeah. Okay, that was English. Ich könnte es auch auf Deutsch nochmal machen für die kein Englisch verstehen oder mein Englisch nicht verstehen. Aber ich glaube, es ist klar. Ja. Und wenn genug Leute behaupten, dass das nicht funktioniert hier, ja, ich mach's wirklich. Ja. Ich mach's für Heroes and Generals. Ja. Direkt für Heroes and Generals auf Twitch cheate ich, ohne dass man es sieht. Ja. Aber nur, wenn derjenige was dafür setzt. Weil es ist natürlich ein bisschen Arbeit. Das ist ja klar. Ja. Also umsonst gibt es sowas nicht. Aber diese Cheater sind kranke Leute. Ja. Dieser Roland the Cheater und diese ganzen Wichser, ja, dieser W3K da, dieser Russe, der schon seit Jahren die Liste anführt, ganz oben, ja. Und nie eigentlich, ja, der spielt halt so manchmal, ja, als ob er jeden Tag trainieren würde. Ja. Einfach ein Cheater, fertig aus. Ja. Das kann sich, da braucht man kein Hellseher zu sein dazu. Ja. Da muss man nur ein bisschen denken, ja, und vergleichen, Werte vergleichen, ja. For example, Gauss, ja, Gauss teach the mankind, yeah, what events over time, when events happen over time, when they are manipulated and when they are not manipulated. That's how, for example, fair fight works. Well, it's I find the anti-cheating system fair fight is something which is good as an additional anti-cheat, in my opinion. But it doesn't catch the real problem, which is the wallhack. Okay, in some cases it catches it, but whatever. Yeah, a natural event curve has to look like this, something like this. Okay, and not like such. Yeah, that's how the players progress looks in Heroes and Generals. And now you say, there could be so much better players and so on. No, not such extremes. They are not. And I don't, if you want, contact me and I give you a lesson. I give you a lesson in event prediction and in maths and in physics. You can when you have the fastest and the slowest runner in the world, then in between, there is a homogeneous curve in between them. Okay, and not. It's not going like so, there are the runners, athletes, and then one is there. This is not there. This is not existing. And especially, even if this in nature, maybe there are some. It is, yeah. There are some super athletes, but in internet. In online, in internet, you have so much so much how you say, sometimes the internet is laggy, sometimes not, and and so you run into situations, you know, you get owned by a tank or whatever. In the case of real things, you know beforehand there can not happen such accidents, uh, like these runners, for example. They know exactly from the start what they have to do. But well, I don't talk furthermore about this, because there is only few people that are intelligent in us to understand what a wave is, and that everything moves in a wave in reality. That every events and everything is following a wave. But yeah, okay, that was it from me. My main thing thing was that here this guy, yeah, this is such a prick, you know. It's unbelievable. One of those that try to make the community sick, you know. This is unbelievable. This is really mad stuff, guys, mad stuff. And yeah, to Reto, my God, thank you for your work, you know, really for your work. I mean, you do what you can, I know it. And I know that I'm raging sometimes and say, what are you doing? You drink 10 beers per day and all that. This is only, I can imagine and feel in your situation. I am developing software myself, so who do I tell that? I mean, just go on with this, and maybe you can make it a bit more reliable, you know, not like this. As said, it's already much better than it was, and when you go on a bit with this, then maybe you even filter it out more good, especially on weekends is the problem. uh, as if they was, it's the curve like this, as if they was predicting you, you know, as if they wait for Reto closing the doors. That's why I'm not sure, maybe someone in Reto is maybe doing a side business. Who knows, you know? And of course, to end this now here, it's already long. Uh, don't believe in a video on the internet where someone is playing the game for to tell for and claims, look, I'm so good, I'm not cheating. There are people, they are very good at hiding it, how they play, so that you don't notice this from a video that they see all and everyone through every wall, and they use this technology here. They render to a render texture. This texture they feed into the Twitch stream or into the file stream when they make a video. As said, this stream can be has any target. Then they have a clean video or a clean stream, and after that they paint their overlays, and this texture they put into the screen buffer that they see it on the screen. And this is continuous, done every frame. You need a bit of beefy graphics card for this, because you have to do more rendering, of course. Basically, you have to render everything twice. But technology, it all depends on your technology, what you have. You can do this with even when you code it right, and you play on low settings or whatever, you can do this with a medium rig. Okay, goodbye, have a nice time. And if you ever have the chance to compare a game between, it's really interesting. I will do this now. That will be my next project. Compare a PC game with a console game. Yeah, on the PlayStation 4 especially. It must be PlayStation 4 because PlayStation 3 is jailbreaked and also Xbox is jailbreaked. So there are also modified clients on this in extreme numbers. By far not so extreme numbers like on PC, that's clear. I mean, PC is always the most cursed platform ever. No, but PS4 is actually the only console which has not a reliable jailbreak, where you could execute custom code, which is important for cheating. Anyway, when you have the chance, compare two games. It's a bit, you have to buy it 2 times. I have it already for PC now, Battlefield 1. I'm waiting for my PlayStation 4 Pro with Battlefield bundle to compare these two games and the progress between these two games, and I will make video about this and all that. So there might come some interesting stuff from me in the future. For me, Heroes and Generals is it's still there. I might look into it from time to time, looking the new updates and all that, because it's a nice game, but it has its problems, like most free-to-play, like all PC games. PC is always PC cheater race. They say, the PC guys say PC master race. I say PC cheater race. But for the legit players on PC, this goes out to you. Not everyone is a cheater. Don't and also those that try to troll others. Not everyone is a cheater. This is what I say explicitly. Not everyone is a cheater, and there is on PC. It would be the same when you say there is no one. This is exactly so stupid. It's the same stupid thing. There is not everyone and not no one. That's it. The question is how many they are. And as said, Heroes and Generals has gone better, but still at times weekends. And as said, still not really not really what is needed for this, especially for Heroes and Generals, because Heroes and Generals is an unforgiving game. That's also why there are many want to hack it, so to totally dominate and whatnot. But they are so much that they even suck each other. You see, as said on YouTube videos, you can calculate the average score. Anyway, goodbye.